Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Elevating Us podcast, where we discuss how to enhance and excel your personal journey. Now, as we continue the topic of becoming an evolved version of yourself, shedding those limiting beliefs, truly unlocking your full potential, and then being on the path towards becoming an evolved version of yourself, this week we want to focus on identifying distractions. Now, distractions aren't always obvious. They can be subtle things as far as mindlessly scrolling on social media or consuming excessive amounts of TV or even multitasking. Distractions can be anything that pulls your attention away from your goals at hand and preventing you from reaching your full potential. Distractions can go on for days, months, or even years at a time. Distractions can be like a roller coaster when it comes to obtaining your goals. 1 minute you can be doing your best as far as implementing the habits, the tools and insights that are needed so that you can accomplish those goals, and then life can happen or you get distracted and then you put a pause on all the productive things that you were doing to obtain that goal. Now you're back in this loophole of the ups and downs of being productive, being unproductive, being focused, and being distracted. Today we are talking about identifying those distractions so that we can limit them and truly be on a consistent path to becoming an evolved version of ourselves. So we're going to get right into it. Now, when you are doing anything that has to do with self-awareness, being aware of your surroundings, being aware of the things that you put your attention, time, and energy into, and of course, your personal development, your journey throughout life in general, we always start with those self-reflection exercises, okay? So when it comes to identifying your distractions, we have to have a level of self-awareness, being able to pinpoint these distractions and where we typically get distracted throughout our day, throughout our week, and even throughout our journey in general. Now, when it comes to self-awareness, we simply want to start tracking what we're spending our time on throughout our day. So each day, we want to take moments throughout our day, whether we are putting quick notes in our phone, writing it down, whatever system works best for you as far as keeping track of where you're spending your time throughout the day. So writing down from the time you wake up to the time that you go to bed, where are you spending your time? And then where does your idle time come from? And during that idle time, what are you doing during those moments? Okay, so whether that be you're scrolling on social media, or you are watching the news or watching your favorite TV series or Netflix series, whatever the case may have you, where are you spending your idle time? What are you noticing throughout your day of where you are becoming distracted, whether that is big distractions or more subtle distractions? Where are you noticing that you are being distracted, and typically what time of day are you being distracted? And in addition to this, we also want to focus on our energy. So throughout the day, typically what time do you have a decrease in your energy? And then what are you doing during those times of where you have that decrease in energy? Are you still focused on the task at hand, or are you distracted and doing something different? And we also want to be mindful of the place, who we're with, where we are, what's going on in our surroundings that can and will distract us from the task at hand. So you can start off by doing a daily tracker, and then at the end of the week, you can take a full-on look as far as how your day, Monday through Friday or Sunday through Sunday, how each day looked, and being able to pinpoint common areas of where you are typically distracted. And once we have done that, we want to implement a plan to eliminate distractions from our environment, okay? So whether you are setting up a designated workspace or putting your phone on do not disturb or even focus work mode, because most phones do have that setting, or simply putting your notifications on silent. We want to make sure that we are eliminating all distractions when it comes to focusing on the task at hand and truly being able to decrease multitasking and eliminate the distractions that we typically find ourselves in that loophole of doing. Now, along with eliminating the distractions, I out of our environment, we can also implement time blocking and the Pomodoro technique, where we're spending 20 minutes to an hour really focus on the task at hand, and then we take a short break, so that break can be about 10 to 15 minutes, and then we're back focused at the task at hand. And then we can also practice mindfulness and deep breathing exercises, so when we are getting off track, we do those deep breathing exercises and those meditation techniques so that we can regain our focus, take a deep breath, and get back to the task at hand. Now, the importance of identifying the distractions and eliminating those distractions is having a focused mindset. When you are focused at the task at hand, you are, one, being able to be more productive and efficient at that task, but you are also training your mind to be in a creative mindset space, because you are solely focused on that one task and you're putting all your thoughts, energy, and time at that task at hand, which prompts your mind to have innovative thinking and being able to challenge and problem solve where necessary. And then in addition to that, by being focused at the task at hand and eliminating those distractions, you're conserving your energy. You're truly focused at the task at hand, which helps boost your motivation and keeps you focused and moving forward to complete the task and get it done in an efficient manner. So as we are identifying these distractions, we are decreasing overthinking and self-doubting thoughts, but we're also decreasing that mind fog that we sometimes get when we are so distracted by all the millions of things that go on throughout our mind and our environment. We tend to have brain fog and don't have the ability to fully think about the task at hand clearly. So as we are identifying these distractions and then challenging ourselves and our environment to eliminate those distractions while we're working on the task at hand, we are building our self-confidence, we're building our motivation, but we're also clearing our mind and eliminating that brain fog, so that when we are tackling the task at hand, we're able to come from a clear and inspirational perspective so that we can complete the task, create innovative ways of solving that task, but also conserving our energy and preventing ourselves from burnout. Because when you're trying to complete a task and you have so many distractions, you're taking pieces of your energy into all of the distractions, but also into the task at hand, which in turn can cause burnout, and then you'll have lack of motivation because you're so tired and not motivated or even dedicated to complete the task. Whereas if you are identifying and eliminating those distractions, you're able to conserve your energy and prevent draining your mental and physical energy. Okay, now with this episode, we just want to highlight identifying distractions, being more self-aware of where you're spending your time being distracted, but also creating an action plan of how to eliminate those distractions so that you can get off the roller coaster of the ups and downs of having productive and non-productive days when it comes to your responsibilities, your task at hand, but also implementing those steps and those habits to accomplish your goals. Okay, we want to get away from that roller coaster of distractions and focus on having a consistent path of where we are spending our time and energy, and being able to complete our responsibilities, but also being able to put in the work to obtain our goals that we have set for ourselves. Okay, now we'll continue to talk about becoming an evolved version of yourself. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Make sure y'all like, follow, and subscribe us on all social media platforms. We'll see y'all next week.